Today, I'll be talking about something that affects every single student in this room, and that is how we are assessed. We have been assessed by using standardized testing for decades at this point. But is it useful for everyone or just the ones that can excel in test taking? Standardized testing has only been a glimpse into what a student is fully capable of. And even then, the score may not capture someone's full abilities. One they remembered and put to use, argue that isn't. Instead, you can find some better alternative methods that better display someone's full abilities instead of just one small but inaccurate glimpse of what someone has to offer. Instead, things like a portfolio or more formal assessments offer a more complete, fair, and effective way to evaluate learning. When it comes to a portfolio, it can put a multitude of things like the error completely different from a single test score. Portfolios allow students to showcase a wide range of work that they may have done over an amount of time. Whereas a test might measure what you remember on one day so you can pass or score high. But a portfolio demonstrates your progress, creativity, and persistence across an amount of time to keep putting effort into a long-term project. Research shows that alternative assessment top don't harm a student's success. In fact, they often lead to better outcomes. Why is this? It's because it allows students to have multiple opportunities to demonstrate and display their individual skills. A portfolio can include an assortment of things, such as essays, lab reports, projects, and reflections. This is painting a fuller picture of what a student has learned, not just the stuff they have memorized in the classroom in a short term or shorter terms of time. It's not just about memorizing facts and temporarily learning them. It's about showing growth, depth, and application. But portfolios are only one piece of what you can put forward to show your true ability. If we really want assessments to present what someone is learning, we need to look at what happens in every day in the classroom. That's where formative assessment comes in. Formative assessments are ongoing check-ins that help teachers adjust instructions in real time as outlined in e-learn contents after alternative and complementary assessments. Formative assessments are defined as opening assessments in the classroom to inform instruction rather than solely as a summative judgment. A good example is a teacher ending a lesson with a quick 5-question quiz. The goal isn't to assign a grade to how much you've learned. It is to see what concepts students understood and knew well enough to put a point where they have struggled with some concepts. If most students miss the question 3, the teacher knows to review, change the way the concept was taught the next day. This way, the practice transforms assessment. This way of practice transforms assessment from a student and dreadful situation into a good tool for improvement. This approach benefits both students and teachers. For students, it reduces anxiety because the focus is on learning, not judgment in the grade you're receiving. The teachers, it provides immediate feedback, allowing the teacher to close learning gaps before they get too wide and get worse. Formative assessments make teaching responsive. They turn the classroom into a living, breathing environment where instruction adapts to students' need. To conclude this, so what's the takeaway? We should prioritize formative assessments to inform instruction and guide student learning. Portfolios give us a broad, fair representation of student growth, and the student assessments keep the learning process active and responsive. Together, they shift the purpose of assessment to judgment to improvement. If our goal is to help students succeed, then we must utilize these alternative methods, because education isn't just about a single score or how well you've done once or twice on a test. It's about growth, progress, and ability to keep learning. And that's exactly what formative and alternative assessments allow to capture.